Hey, it's Two Sheds Gabby back with another penny video. I've got one more box to go through. Before I start picking up more stuff in a few days on Thursday. Another box of pennies and a couple more boxes of $half. I checked this morning and copper is still going up. Right now we're currently sitting at each copper penny being worth 2.97 cents, just a fraction away from that 3 cent mark. And maybe by the end of the day or tomorrow, it'll be there. We'll see. I'm just going to get started today. I don't know that I'll finish the box today. It may be tomorrow. I've got a lot going on. But I'm anxious to get into it and see if we found any good stuff. Seems like the last couple of local boxes I've gotten here have just missed the 3 pound mark. But they've gotten over 10 wheat pennies for each box. And hopefully we'll get the 3 pounds this time and still get 10 plus wheat pennies. So let's get to it right now. I do have one wheat penny ender right here. A little rough, but this is what we'll start with and go from there. Well, this is what we're looking at. Got off to a great start there. I put this under the Tom Love to see if I could get a date, and I went to pick it up and I dropped it in the trash can. I had to sort through all the scraps of paper in there to get it out. But if you look closely, I believe it says 1942. I'm pretty sure that's what we got. Besides that rough old wee penny, this first row also had 13 copper pennies. I'd sure love to find that every row. Doubt if I will, but that's a good start. This is the third row, and there is a fine looking wheat penny right there for number 2. 1940, Philadelphia. Pretty nice condition. We are busy around here now. We've been talking with hospice, and looks like we're going to be having hospital bed brought in, so we're getting ready to take the old bed out, put it in storage. It's just kind of maddening around here. Attitude. The Smoker by Steve Martin. He lit the cigarette and smoked it down to the filter in one breath. He silently thanked the cigarette company for being thoughtful enough about his health to include a filter to protect him. So he lit up another. This time he didn't exhale the squeaky, clean, filtered smoke, but just let it nestle in his lungs, filling his body with that good menthol flavor. Some more smokers knocked on the door, and they came in, and all started smoking along with him. How wonderful it is that they were all smoking, he thought. Everyone smoked, and after they smoked, they all talked about smoking and how nice it was that they were all smokers. And then they smoked some more. Well, I just opened the 16th roll, and here we got a wheat penny number 3. 1957D. What do you think? Is this one a keeper? It is copper. 1982D. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, don't it? You can see the steps quite clearly. Maybe I'll hang on to that one. Around this household, we really do love our essential oils by Young Living. This is the 21st row in the first half, and I finally do get my first Canadian, and it's in pretty nice shape, except for the little birthmark on her cheek there. Oh, that's nice. 1973. That's some good condition there for being that old. First Canadian, finally. After that last clip I did with that weedy a minute ago, I don't think I've gotten one roll since then that's had the 9 that I needed. I think the copper has been fair. It's been pretty good. I think at least half the time I'm getting the 9 I need per roll or more. So I think I'll have a shot at the 3 pounds. I wanted to show you this though. This is a collection I acquired from my brother who passed away a few years ago. We've both been into music quite a bit, but when he was a teenager and I was a smaller kid, he was 3 years older than me, he collected the top 30s. One of the local channels, the big one that's still around today, is WKY Waukee, and the other one was WKLO. I don't have those in front of me. But he would go every week and collect the top 30s, and he saved them and saved them. They're like, I have a huge box, 2 boxes full of them. And he would often take all they had, just grab the stack, and we still have them in mint condition. These are from the early 70s. Let's see, this one is ending March 14th, is it 1973, and it gave it the top 30 hits, and then the albums that were the top. Here's one, remember this one? Little Willie won't go home. But it's fun going through it and remembering the songs, the hits. Crocodile Rock, Elton John. And Little Willie was a different position that week. Dueling Banjos was number 1, February 21st, 1973. Is that cool? I love this collection that he handed down to me. Lights Went Out in Georgia, I believe it is, by Vicki Lawrence, was number 1. Anyway, just reminiscing. Let's get back to the pennies. Intermission. Halfway through the box of pennies, just for the fun of it. Let's see if we have 1.5 pounds. I don't think we do. Well, it's really close to it. So, better than I thought. Folks, I am 10 rolls in to the second half. That's all that's left. And it's just not happening in this box, That's just the way it goes. I've still got the 3 wheat pennies, 1 Canadian. I do have 3 2009s, and that 82 I kept. That's it. The copper, the last several rolls, most of them have been under par. So I don't think I'm going to get my 3 pounds. But, it happens sometimes. Not the most exciting box. But what is exciting is the price of copper is going up. 2.97 cents per penny now. Do you think it's going to hit 3 cents this week? I'm looking forward to the market opening tomorrow to see if it's gone up some more. I'll stop for a few minutes. Went out in the backyard and cut the grass. I scraped some of the grass out from under the mower. Got my fingernails all yucky. Still the same thing though. I'm only 10 away from being done, and there's no change in the stuff that I found. Here's a 1960 copper that somebody really filed down good. I've said this before, but when I was a kid, back in the 60s, mid-60s I guess, we would take pennies and take them on the concrete and rub them like this, and then do it on the edges and make them the shape of a dime, and then we could put them in coin machines, pop machines and stuff like that as dimes, and it actually worked. They're probably more sophisticated today, but that penny there, I'll guarantee, is not 3.2 grams. Wow. 2 rolls to go after this, and I found wheat penny number 4. 1956. There's a 2009 memorial right behind it. I did find one more of those. I think that's 5 of those. 4 wheat pennies we have, folks. Ugh. I've even had a few rolls that had like 2 copper pennies in it. It's just not a great box. That's all there is to it. I was all excited to see the copper went up, and I still am. That was still cool to get up this morning and see that. But I was hoping to have a little better box than this, that's for sure. Well, that was it, folks. Just 4 wheat pennies tonight. That was kind of sad. And what was that, like 1 Canadian penny? And man, not a great box. Let's see how close we got to 3 pounds. 2 pounds, 11 ounces. Not great. That's okay. We'll add it to my copper stash, and we'll look forward to better boxes. Thanks for watching. It's exciting to see copper going up. We'll see what it is by the end of the week.